Hey Stampers! So the last video that we did was 10 cards in 20 minutes, and this was the fun card that we did using the Happy Day stamp set. It was super cute, and I was really excited to share it with all of you. And the response was overwhelming. I was so excited to get all of your comments and suggestions and emails, and so I can't thank you enough. And I just really appreciate you subscribing to my channel and for you enjoying my projects and cards. At the end of this video, if you stay tuned, I have a matching box that I've just made for my stamp club using the Happy Day stamp set, and I can't wait to show it to you. It's definitely going to be a video later on, so I'm excited to show that to you here at the end. But right now, here is a fun card that we're going to make today. This is using the By the Tide stamp set by Stampin' Up. Super cute stamp set. I really love it. I love to fish and I love to eat crab and lobster. So you know what? I had to have this stamp set. It also reminds me of the beach, so pretty cool. So this is a really cool stamp set. Inside of this card, if you can't see it, I don't know if you can see it really well, but it has a plastic bag on the inside with some hair gel. And you can kind of squish the hair gel around, and it's just really cool. So I really like this card. I'm super excited to show it to you. I seen a card done with the Oh Well stamp set, I think on Don Griffith's site, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever, so I have to give it a try. So let's go ahead and get started. What I've got here is I've got Night of Navy cardstock, Whisper White cardstock. All the sizes and dimensions will be in a link in this video that'll take you to brandyscards.com, where you'll be able to see everything, the sizes, the dimensions, and everything that I used. So go ahead and sit back and relax and check this out, because you're going to be like, wow, that is so cool. I have to try it like right now, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and we're going to fold our Night of Navy cardstock in half. And then here we have got the inside piece. And so we're going to work from the inside up. And I've got my seaweed here. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that. I'm going to stamp that in Gumball Green. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of stamp it a couple times around the bottom of my card. And then I'm going to take the really cute fish here. I like him. And I'm going to ink him up in Midnight Muse. And then I'm going to kind of have him coming here inside my card, right like that. See that? Isn't that really cool? I just think that looks really cool. Now that's the inside of the card, and that is really cool. So we're going to go ahead and put some Tombow glue here on the back of that, and then I am going to glue it here to the top. Now it is the inside, but I like to glue it to the top, and then I just flip it over just like that. Just a little trick that I've learned. It's really easy. All right. So what we're going to do now is we have a Whisper White piece of cardstock. It's going to be folded in half. And just recently, actually yesterday, I received my magnetic platform. Yay! If you guys have not seen the magnetic platform for the Big Shot, it is awesome. So you know how the other platform, the framelit would kind of move around? This one is magnetic, so it like holds it in place. So we're just really excited about it. Yay! So excited. This is the first time that I get to use it here tonight. So it's nice and shiny right now, but it's going to get some wear and tear here. It's awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up that Whisper White piece of cardstock, and you're going to see that I'm going to place my oval here kind of in the center, you know, a little more towards the bottom, but in the center. And then we're going to run this through our Big Shot. And then what it's doing is it's basically cutting out the oval for where our lobster is going to go. All right, so I'm going to just pull this off. Oh my gosh, I just love this magnetic platform. You guys will too. It's awesome. All right, so there you go. So this is what I have here. I've just got my oval, and it's, you know, normally the card opens like this, but we're going to go ahead and it's actually going to be this direction. We're going to glue it down with the fold at the bottom. So I'm going to open it up, and now I'm going to start stamping around the oval, because I want it to look like my my lobster's kind of swimming through the ocean or the water or whatever, wherever he is. And so you don't worry about if you get some here on the bottom of your card, on this bottom sheet, because it's okay, because you're not going to see it. That part gets glued down to your Night of Navy cardstock, so that's okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open it up, and here on the inside is where you're going to stamp your seaweed, you know, maybe 3 times. You know, kind of make it uneven, kind of stamp it a little higher off to the side, and because you want it to look realistic. So here, when I close it up, that's what it looks like. It's coming right along. Now what I'm going to do is I have these really great little bags. I bought these at a local store, and you know, I really like them. They're the perfect size for this. So what I did is the flaps are a little long. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the flap off a little bit here because it's definitely a little too long. So we're just going to go ahead and cut that off. And then once you get that cut off, we're going to open it up. And then you're going to need some hair gel. Now, I've seen it done several different ways. This is just some hair gel that I bought. Now, the hair gel at the dollar store, I hear, is the best because it's got like these great bubbles and stuff in it. Who knows what else is in it? But anyway, I hear it's the best for crafting. So I'm just going to put a good squeeze of that in there. Now, you don't want too much hair gel in there because you know, you don't want it to like your bag to burst or anything like that. But you do, you know, you put a good size in there. You're going to seal it tight, okay? Make sure you seal it really, really tight. And then you're going to kind of use your fingers and squish your hair gel all around in that bag. And let me tell you, it looks like it totally looks like water, so it looks really, really cool. Now we're going to go back to our Whisper White piece here. I'm going to pull in some sticky strip. Got some sticky strip here. Now what you want to do is you're actually going to use 3 pieces of sticky strip today. You're going to put one right along the edge of the bottom of your oval, and then you're going to put one along the top of your oval, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put one right here along the top of my card so that when I'm all done, I can just go ahead and sticky strip it shut. Okay? All right, so that's all I need my sticky strip for. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here to the oval, and I'm going to peel up these 2 pieces of sticky strip because we're going to go ahead and we're going to stick our bag down. I think you guys are going to think this is so cool. It's really fun to do. You've got to give it a try. All right. So here we go. So here is our little bag, and we're going to stick that right there. We're going to center our bag right on top of that. Now, just for good measure, I've got some Scotch tape here, and I totally recommend that you just, you know, just for safety reasons, go ahead and, you know, tape that end of the bag down that you can open up. You know, I have to tell you, I have a dear customer and friend who I was so excited to send her one of these cards, and I said, oh, Cindy, I'm so excited to send you this card, and it's squishy and it looks like water, and I sent like 25 of them that day. And she called me up, and everybody else was like, oh, I got your card and I loved it. And she called me up and she was like, okay, so I got your card and I think it leaked. It was squishy and gooey. And I was like, oh, sorry, Cindy. So the moral of the story is I put some Scotch tape now down, but I guess 1 out of 25 is a pretty good odds. But, you know, so I apologize, Cindy, and I made it up to her, so that was good. But anyway, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and before I seal this together, let's go ahead and stamp our lobster. I've got real red, you know, because lobsters are good in red. So we're going to stamp him straight down, straight up. Look at that. Looks awesome. Okay, but to save time, I've actually already cut him out. So I've stamped him and cut him out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I went ahead and popped him up. You certainly don't have to. I've done it both ways, and I did this recently at a stamp camp, and some of the ladies stamped several fish, and they took the fish and they kind of layered them underneath the water, and it looked really cute. It looked like they were all swimming through. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our lobster, and we're just going to stick him right in the window on top of the seaweed. That is perfect. Love it. All right, now I'm going to go back to the top of this Whisper White piece and pull off my strip, and we're going to seal this card together. Done. Now we're going to take some of our Tombow glue, and we're going to glue this down to the top of our Night of Navy. And this card is almost done. So we're just going to glue that right here down to the top. Now what I've got here is I have a Night of Navy strip, and I also have another piece of Whisper White. So I've got a happy birthday stamp, and I'm just going to go ahead and stamp, ink it up in Midnight Muse. Stamp my happy birthday straight down and straight up, and that's perfect. And then I'm just going to go ahead and Tombow glue it down to the Night of Navy strip. And I actually cut it so that it was a little bit shorter, so I would have to center it in the Night of Navy. I kind of liked it framing it. Now I've got the anchor here. I'm going to stamp that in soft suede and stamp it straight down, straight up. I've also got a Stampin' Up! 1-inch circle punch. And that works perfectly. You just kind of put it right over that. Pop that little guy out. Perfect. I'm going to put one Stampin' Dimensional here on the back. So that's it. And then I'm going to glue it, or stick it here next to my happy birthday. I just loved the little touch that it added. All right, so now we're going to go back up here and let's put a little bit of Tombow right along the top edge of our lobster card. And we're going to stick this down. And there you have it. How cool is that? That's it. It's all done. This is our fun happy birthday card with a lobster in some water. So it's really cool, really squishy. You can't help but want to like play with it. So that is it. That is my fun lobster card. I hope you guys give it a try. I can't wait to see what you come up with and to see what you guys think. So it's a lot of fun. Okay, so earlier I did mention that I had a really fun video coming up for you. And so I'm excited to share with you a little sneak peek of what's to come. So you guys saw earlier in the 10 cards for 20 minutes, we did this card with the Happy Day stamp set. Well, check this out. We did this box to match as well. Isn't that so cool? I just love it. And listen to this, listen. Yes, I put a magnet in there. That is like way too cool. I'm just so excited about the little hidden magnet in there. And then the little cards fit in there perfectly. And I just was so excited about this box. And I can't wait to make it for you. I saw the template, I believe, on Susan Eitel's website, and then I think she got it from another demonstrator. So it's been passed around. It's awesome. I'm not sure exactly who originated it, but I was really excited about the design that matched my card perfectly. So I'm excited to show you guys exactly how I did that. So I've got several videos on my website, and if you would like to know when I post this video, I'd love for you to subscribe so that we can notify you when this video comes out, so that you can get an email. So I hope you guys stop back, and I appreciate all of your comments. I really have enjoyed reading them, and am very inspired to continue to share with you what I love so much. So thanks for stopping by, and I hope you guys have a great day.